Buffaloes will put total leather and will get started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Troy Trojans offense takes the field for the first time today. And there he is. To this team's fans, he is a heroic figure. He is the guy who can lead them to the promised land.
This guy has been in big games, in big moments, and he's delivered for his football team. It never seems like a situation is just too big for him. This obviously is a huge game. I cannot wait to see this guy compete.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Trojans send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He's got great speed. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He will score. Touchdown, Colorado. Now that is a play that will get your sidelines into the game with that touchdown.
And you could see once he left everybody in the dust and he was going to the house, the sidelines going nuts. What a big-time play to take the lead. Defense did his job. Now special teams coming through in a big way.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. So, guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm. Got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
He'll try to pop the draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Backing up on the first 2 plays now to try to throw it and drive on 3rd down. Coming after him. Out in the backfield, he's open. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. The Trojans will line up to punt it away. He might be afraid to kick it to him here after the first punt was taken back to the house. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
Don't you love energetic defenses that fly around, that make things happen? The ones that get in the backfield, the running back tries to go somewhere. Where do you want him to go? There is nowhere to go. Nice job by the defense, creating the tackle for a loss on 1st down.
They've changed ends of the field, now facing 3rd down as they go back to work. To the air, it's O'Neal. He looks that one in nicely. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. And the Buffaloes will punt it away on 4th down. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Davis. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running.
We hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last week.
And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack. And the Trojans will bring the punt team onto the field. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again. Create some...
Lets it fly deep downfield. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be third down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Finds a crease at the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Bucs! That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
On the move from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Quick handoff. And he could not get loose on the run.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
From inside the 15, here comes the return. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Now, here's a chance after that score late in the first half to open the second half by putting another drive together.
It would be so awesome for this squad. Like, you did your first job. You took care of the 2-minute drill. Now, come out, Jesse. Continue that momentum. Continue that feel-good juice you had.
And he's running in the open. The 20. Touchdown, Buffaloes! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
This quarterback is so unique, and he's so special because of his run. His wiggle, his speed, and his burst in the open field. He's like a running back playing the quarterback position, and he shows you that on that play.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And the extra point splits the uprights. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession again. The offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
The Trojans come to the line in the hurry-up. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Rodemaker. Makes the grab. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires downfield. And that pass is intercepted. He'll try to take it back. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Colorado. A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense.
That quarterback's in zone coverage. They have to see it, and they have to manipulate defenders, and they don't. You can tell the middle linebacker reading his eyes the whole way, breaks on the football, and then turns into an offensive player and takes it all the way back for a touchdown.
So, guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Defense coming through and knocking him down for a loss, and that'll be the end of the third period. Now facing a third down as they come back to the line after the break. From the gun, wants to pass. Throwing right. He makes a catch. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Trojans will line it up on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Tosses it incomplete.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in, you can tell.
And the defense gets to the quarterback.
Man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good...
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
And I know this football game is over, but we got to keep fighting. We got to keep finding something, some kind of rhythm in this offense, something we can hang our hat on that we do really, really well. Listen, the intermediate passing game like this has taken over college football, short to intermediate. So if they can find some of this, it'll help their offense moving forward.
Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Catch in the middle, it's McClain. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that... And the Buffaloes will kick it off to get us underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the North Carolina Tar Heels offense will get the first possession of the game. And when you have a quarterback like this guy, the entire offense feeds off of him, David.
Everybody feeds off of his energy, and the whole playbook's open because you can trust on him. He's dependable, Palmer.
He's also one of those guys, if he gets in a good rhythm, watch out. This dude starts firing strikes.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. This time they'll go to the running game. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. He's looking to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
And quarterback receiver. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Pressure coming. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. And the Tar Heels will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Let's see what he can do with it. He gets a block. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. A great spot to start this drive for the offense. Quarterback on the keeper. At the 20, he's got space. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Looking for room, it's Frazier. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He wants it all. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Bucs.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And tell you what, keep that passing game up, keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
He'll bring it out. It's Henry. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistake.
And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. 2nd down now after the sack. The give to the back. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. We make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. They'll try the running game off the right tackle. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. I'm not sure if he could have kicked it farther by using his knee, but it's not exactly the longest punt. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Excellent field position here for the offense. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes!
And that's why this offense loves these design quarterback runs. They're just trying to scheme a way to allow this guy to get into the second level of defense. Because they know if he gets there, he can make people miss, he can hit the Jets, and he's gone.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Henry. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to... before halftime. Using his legs, it's Henry. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. The Tar Heels will kick it off to start the second half. From inside the 10, here he comes. Makes a move. He's on the loose. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
You know, we just went into half and we drew up all these adjustments and things we got to do differently to take advantage. How about the special teams coming out to start the second half and setting the tone, taking the kick all the way back for 6. We don't draw it up any better than that.
They're lining up for the kickoff, and let's see if this return team can answer with a score of its own. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. So they'll try to make up some of that ground on second down from the 16. They'll try the run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, the linebacker's showing you read and react. He knew exactly where that running play was going, and he beat the football to the line of scrimmage and forced the TFL.
He's going to throw deep right side. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. And the Tar Heels will punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes the grab close to the logo. Touchdown, Colorado! And the beatdown has ensued. A dynamic, explosive return. The sliver of daylight exploding through it, just vaporizing and reappearing on the other side and housing it.
And punt returners are so quick, you can play touch football in an elevator with them and lose. You can't even get your hand on those, so quick, so elusive. That's such a great job making people miss, but still going full speed up the field to get all the way to the end zone and score the TD.
From the gun, the running back has it. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Might as well stick with him. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. The Tar Heels decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He gets it away from his own end zone. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best.
Snags it inside the 20. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. After ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 13. They want that clock to run. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop them. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to have to figure some things out. Practice this week, I can promise you. Will.
And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. This has been a really disappointing performance, David. No question about that. But they keep... And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line. Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. Just gets rid of it before the heat. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. The throw. Got his man in the middle. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Makes the catch inside the 40. They bring him down. Strong effort by the coverage team, and that's how they'll put a period on this. Mississippi State ready to kick off to get this game started. Here's the return from inside his 10. Slips through the line. He found some really good running room on that one and just about got loose. As it is, good return to set up the drive. So Colorado's out to start this game off. And here he comes, just jogging onto the field. But what's going fast, the heart rates of everybody in this crowd, Jesse.
Well, this is a special player. All eyes in the stadium on this guy. And David, you know the defense, they're going to have to find a way to try to slow this guy down.
And he's going to touch it every single play. He'll be the main focal point. Can he handle the pressure? Can he handle the big moments? Can he handle this stage and lead his team?
He's off to the races. Touchdown, Buffs! And once he got loose, it was all over. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
And he's coming out of the end zone. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. So Mississippi State's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And here he comes, guys, the man who makes everything go.
Everything in this offense is built around his ability. He's got such great field vision. He's got it all.
He is must-watch TV. Let's not get it twisted. People show up to this stadium. People are watching back at home because of this guy right here.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He's got great speed. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. That's caught. It's Frazier. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Looking for a man. It's O'Neal. He's got his man. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
No idea what he could have been thinking to try to return that one, and they stop him at the 7. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. They'll start this drive with a pass. He's got it. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They'll go with the 5 wide out set on 2nd and 7. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Handoff from the gun. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. He'll field the punt. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oaks. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Pocket starts to collapse. On target. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. on first down from the 13-yard line. To the air, it's O'Neal. Picked off. Looking for more room. He goes out of bounds, but he just about did it himself. What a return after the interception. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Trying to find his man on first down. Gets it out quickly. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. He's looking for an open man on second down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, and it's a pick. He threw it right into the double coverage. And he will be run out of bounds on the return, so the damage is limited as we wrap up the first half. The Buffaloes will line up to kick off and start the second half. And he's going to bring it out. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone and you're stopped at the 8. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. And the Bulldogs want to pick up the tempo.
Yeah, and man, you talk about being down at the half. What's one thing I need to do? I got to protect my quarterback. In the first series here now, you're getting your quarterback hit and taken to the ground. This offense has to protect that dude at all costs.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. They stop him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with fourth down coming. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. A fair catch is called for. It'll give him great field position. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Dropping back, it's O'Neal. Finds his target down the middle. Gets him down at the 30 after a 15-yard pickup. They are threatening, and they have a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves him with second and short. He'll pull it on the read. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. And the Buffaloes have it with a 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Working that left side now. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. The give, and tick, 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 tick. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Colorado! These guys looking to put the finishing touches on this game with that score.
And I think you feel confident that ends it, right? Late in the game, it would take a miracle for the defense to get back in it. That miracle is no longer coming now.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire... And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. On second down, he'll fire. Makes his connection. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll signal for and make the fair catch right around midfield. And the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. Trying to beat him to the corner on the right. Still running at the 40. Open runway ahead. And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one if you can? That's part of the fun. Touchdown, Bucks! And the route is on. And they'll try to tack on 2.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week, for the rest of this season, so we don't let one bad game turn into 2.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but...
And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Back open in the middle. And that is how we will wrap this one up. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug, hurdle.